learned my lesson. Check.
Javari.
You know what it is.
Yeah. I want some.
Water over there. Yeah.
I ain't drunk a beer in a while, but let me try one, man.
Try a beer.
Modelo, man. I used to drink this with my white home girl, man. My little white stud partner, man. Shout out Mariah, man. That's my partner.
What's going on, world? It's your boy.
Javari.
We are back on the You Know What It Is podcast, man. Today I got Skinny and Tizzle, Kodese7en.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Came
sir.
through.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean? So, how y'all been, man? How y'all doing?
I'm blessed, man, and thanks for the invite. We definitely appreciate it.
Of course, man. Of course, this is a long time coming, like I was telling Skinny earlier. Y'all was like the first people that I saw actually moving around in the city, talking to people, pushing their music, supporting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was telling them this was the whole reason why this shit started, supporting other artists and stuff like that. And when I saw you guys, I was like, damn. Like the traction that y'all were getting, the people that y'all were talking to, the shit was amazing to me. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Appreciate it for sure.
how did y'all get into this shit?
Him, like, it really was him, man. Bro always had a love for local music and local artists. You know, I always had a love for like entrepreneurship and us helping each other. You know, like in the South, in different places in the South, like the communities help each other. And I kind of like wanted to take that vibe here. But as far as with the music, it was really bro vision. As far as like with that thing, we was chilling. And then like, let's make it happen. He brought me into this shit though.
Yeah. So we basically just put both our ideas together and we just came up with a concept. Like, for people in the city that know me and Tizzle, everything we've always done, we always done it as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came from me, I was already doing the podcast thing with my brother Spence and Ivan. So I was already doing the podcast thing with them.
Views from the 7, man.
Views from the 7, man. Shout out to Views from the 7. So I was doing that with them, and then I had like bro said, I had this love for the local scene anyway. So I was like, damn, how can I make that happen? And then we came up with Kodese7, and with bro already having an idea of what he wanted for his podcast, we kind of just bridged the gap.
Right.
Like, you want to talk to people anyway. You want to sit down with people and have a conversation anyway. I really just want to explore this music shit. So let's just do both.
Yeah, I kind of want to take it deeper than music because we know, like, in the game, it's only like 10, 15% of the talent, you know? It's the work ethic, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's the business part of it.
Who you know?
Yeah, and people be so caught up in their talent. Like, you hear people all the time, I'm better than this person, I'm better than this person. That don't mean a damn thing. You know what I mean?
Not at all,
It's
bro.
all about being in front of the right people because we all know right now in the game it's probably like 5 good artists. You know, it's so many people trash. Like, go through your phone right now. How many people you really like that rap right now? It's not like in the 90s and shit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I just wanted to exploit that part of the game, man. And like he said, we do everything together. I ain't gonna lie. Like me, it was like, I don't know what the fuck about to happen because I'm really more of a out the way type of person. And he, whatever he with, I'm ride with him, you know what I mean? And it just came together like that. And we both love the city, so it made it kind of easy. And we know a lot of people out here, so.
That's cool that, you know what I'm saying, y'all were able to bridge that and, you know, find that happy medium in between. When it comes to doing all of the reactions and stuff like that, how do y'all actually go about choosing which artists? Because not everything is for everybody.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I know there's people that come across your desk like, yo, play my shit. Can you know what I mean? And then you listen to it and it's like, if we do a review to it, it's going to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, so when it comes to the reactions, when we sit down, that's most of the time that's the first time we seen it.
Oh, okay.
So we really giving you our honest opinion. Starting out, it was kind of like, we know the local music, we know the local talent. We're going to go to the people that we know. So I knew the videographers.
Right.
So when we first started, I just went to videographers that I knew.
And shout out to them.
Yeah, like.
They send more, excuse me, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of the videographers, at first, they'll send us more music than the artists. Because out here, a lot of artists didn't know how to market themselves. You know what I mean? That's how they get their money.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they need other artists to see that they making videos. So I caught on that later. He already was hip on that. But I realized I used to be like, why aren't the artists sending us they shit, you know?
Yeah.
But the videographer's like, hold on, this how I'm getting my bread. I want other people to know that I'm doing this. So
that way they can come to me too.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with the videographers, I looked at the videographers that I knew, started checking their pages, and that's how I chose my music.
Right.
Like I know Lack shoot good videos.
Yeah.
I know
Reese.
I know Reese shoot videos. Like I know the people that shoot the good videos. Let me
Lonnie.
just go to their pages, like Lonnie. So I just went to their pages and did like that. And then I probably say about 3 months after we was in, probably 6 months after we was in,
They would send them to us.
they would send
First
them
we
to us.
searched, and then they start sending them to us. Now it get ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
now I get crazy. So
be
it's a lot of
late.
people get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
And I tell people that like, don't
Same
think
person.
I'm like really like skipping you. Like you really just get lost in the shuffle. Like
It's a
this is-
lot of people that are.
It's a lot of people that sending music.
Now,
So at one point, before we had created the Gmail, they were sending us the links to both our pages, like our inboxes. Bro, don't check
I
his
don't check my
inbox.
inbox ever. For real. I'm probably getting cussed out. I get
Bro,
cussed out. Yeah.
you know what you doing.
Yeah.
Why are you not checking your inbox?
Because man, like I don't know, it's like first off, man, when you be into it with females, I'm gonna keep it high.
He don't
with you.
even want to see it.
When you get into it with the females,
wanna
man,
see
you know,
it.
once you've been blocked them on everything else, that should be hate mail, you know what I mean? 500 lines. And then like to keep it real, that's the mystique about me. Like skinny, more accessible. I'm not, you know what I mean? That's just kind of our niche, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a person gonna come up to me after they done came to him, you know what I mean? I don't like people like coming up to me about all that shit because most of them come at you like you owe them something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we decided to do this. Ain't nobody give us a dime for shit, you know? Right. And they'll come to us like, oh, I'm the hardest in the city. Like if you that cold, why don't you make it and bring us up there?
Or if you was that cold, why am I not hitting you?
For real. And this is another thing, right? If I know that my work is that cold, I'm going to just keep sending it because I know it's only going to take you one listen.
One time.
You feel me? If you that dude, like, when you heard certain artists, like, first time I heard J. Cole, I'm like, that's that dude. You just can feel it. You feel me? If you got to be consistent, though, because other people got stuff going on in life. You know? Well, ain't none of us rich. We ain't like Noriega them that just woke up one day like, I want to do a podcast today. Even though I got $50 million, fuck it, let's do a podcast.
And then we're just going to get all the followers and shit like that.
Since
and we're
we
just going to
already
have the
know
monopoly on podcasts.
Yeah, no, it didn't work out like that. You feel me? And then to keep it real, I want to like salute you for that because a lot of people, we'll talk to them before the cameras come on and they don't be giving us no credit. Like before the camera come on, they'll give us credit. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, you know what y'all did, kind of, you know, inspired me." They're like,
turn that camera on.
Man, they turn that camera on, man.
I think that's the point of the camera, so I can, you know what I mean?
Nah,
I want the people to know why I got this shit going, why you guys are here. You know?
Yeah, people
Like,
be phony
that's
though.
crazy.
People want to make it seem like it was their idea. Like I keep it real. What made me even think that I can do it was watching. What's his name? Smoke. You used to send me the dude. DJ Smoke or something?
Oh yeah, DJ Ghost.
DJ Ghost, my bad. Yeah, Ghost.
Reaction.
Ghost did a reaction, and that's how he kind of convinced me to do the reactions. He was like, "Man, this is kind of what I'm on." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like we like 106 Park. You know what I'm saying? But we could hit pause on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit really came about, man. And I love to see everybody doing it because we got some dope talent here.
Facts.
And not just music, man. Like we got Kodese7en, we got Pilot Talk about Tizzle, you know what I'm saying? And we work real clse with hip hop with Lou, City Boy Jew, and a couple other people, you know what I'm saying? Fifth Element, all of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, man, I love it. Like y'all conversation y'all had with Lou, that shit was hilarious. I watched that shit, man. That shit was wild, bro. They was talking about the shit with the stud.
Oh yeah,
they was talking about threesome with the stud. Bro, I wanted to get on there. I'm like, man, what? Get me in one of them conversations.
That's what I be telling them. I'm like, yo, invite these people to come on the show because I want to have these conversations. Because Lou, I already knew when we had a poly conversation like right before she came on, and then she was like, yo, I would love to be on the show. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm about to ask you some crazy ass shit. So let's get this shit going. She was like, all right, bet. And right before that shit happened, she posted something about being with a stud or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, bet. We gonna get this shit cracking. I can already feel it. I already see the type of energy you have. Let's go ahead and yeah, man. I had her come back. What was it, last week? She better come back today. She'll be here in like 30 minutes.
Straight up, man. Shout out to Lou, man.
Lou energy is crazy.
Lou, yeah, she is. She's amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. But that's how it all started, though. Everybody started working together. I think that, like, right now we at the point where we want the artists to stop, like, to work with each other more. We know they getting there, you know what I mean? But it's not no real, like, if a person ain't did nothing to you, harmed your people, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even understand how talented y'all could be together. Y'all can really make it. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Y'all hear the industry, like,
Yep.
niggas ain't that cold.
They not.
Like, they not that cold. And now we have the beats to go with it, individuals to go with it. You just got to get it in the right area, man. You know, back in the day, a person to give you a CD, they could rap their ass off, but you can't play it in your car because it be, you know, the quality be fucked up, you know. But now we don't even have that issue no more, man.
None.
So, I don't know. It's all about networking nowadays, man.
Got a network.
Yeah, this networking shit has been wild because I was one of them people who we have podcasts and shit like that. Just like you were saying, you're not really the accessible one.
Yeah.
So I don't really like talking to people.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't like.
It's hard to do a podcast. If you don't like talking to people,
Bro.
Man. See, I like to, just not in front of the camera.
And I think that's what it was. I had to get comfortable with the camera being around and me being able to just zone that shit out. Just have this conversation. You know what I mean? It's not about the cameras and shit like that. It's about what we really here to talk about.
Absolutely.
You know, so.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm still working on it, man. If you ever heard me off the camera, man, you would think I was a whole different person. When that camera ain't there, I'm probably just starting to tap in like the last 60 to 90 days, to be honest, because I'm way wilder, man. Like, he get on me all the time, man. Him and boy, fuck you. Shout out to Melissa as well, man. They be on my ass, man. Like, bro, you need to open up more. You feel me? But it's just like when you know a camera on you, it's just, you know, we came from a different era. People didn't just point cameras at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And I did time, so it was like.
And then especially with the shit that you be saying or the shit that you thinking, you don't want other motherfuckers to be like, damn, that's how he thinks, or damn, you know what I'm saying? The judgment and shit that comes with it. But at the end of the day, I'll be like, fuck them niggas, man.
Yeah, for real.
Because
that's where I'm at now.
I need to be able to say my piece, and at the end of the day, I'm not here to be malicious. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not here to really talk shit. But if there is something that needs to be said, I'm gonna say it.
100.
I'm gonna say it because it's not about me being mean or just, he doesn't like me, he's always talking bad. No, I want to see y'all progress. I want to see some greatness come from y'all. So at the end of the day, you need to be critiqued. I need to be critiqued. Motherfuckers need to tell me, yo, that shit was off. I don't really fuck with what y'all got going on or with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Could y'all change it up like this or do something else? Like, I'm willing to learn. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole learning thing with being alive, with living this life.
It's crazy. Like 2 days ago, right? I was sitting down. It's crazy because I didn't hear. Well, he told me about the interview before, but I had took my daughter to Disneyland like 2 weeks ago, or whatever. Yeah. So I had forgot about it. He told me today, right? Like probably 3:00 type shit, right? But he know I'm always, you know, if I'm open, I'm gonna slide. It ain't a big thing. I'm me all the time. I don't need to rehearse this shit, you know. But long story short, like 2 days ago, I was thinking. I ain't even told bro about this. I feel like when big things happen in the world, like them shootings and all that, I think that all of, like, at least one party from our podcasters need to all link up and discuss that shit. Yeah. I think that needs to be the next thing. Like, because, you know, since we have listeners, like all of them from Fifth Element, y'all, everybody, we all hip-hop, we all need to link up and have a real conversation about that type of shit.
I was having a talk with Gas.
Yeah.
So I was...
Gas as well, for sure.
He came to the pod, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, we should probably have those sections because it's like you guys tap into a certain market of the hip-hop in Vegas that I'm probably not privy to. A lot of my listeners aren't privy to, you know what I mean? Yeah. I jump in because I am a little bit well-versed because, you know, my boy is Dooney. Yeah. That's my boy. Shout out Dooney, man. And he makes sure that I'm well kept up with what you guys are talking about, with the music that you guys got coming, and then just so I'm not getting lost in the music that I got over here. You know what I mean? Right. The Jerry the Blacks, Chris Crooks, Neon Nicks, all of them. Yeah. Have y'all heard of them? Yes. Okay.
I heard of Chris Cooks and Neon.
Yeah. So it's like you guys give me so much. So many places that I can go to now. You know what I mean? So much music that I can listen to now. So, yeah, we definitely need to grab at least, I was telling them, we need to get at least like one representative from each spot, just like you saying, and then we just sit down and have a powwow and really get together and talk about events, get together and talk about moving forward and shit like that. Because I feel like when you guys are putting on events and shit like that, I want to go. Yeah. But it be lined up with everybody else's events and shit like
Yeah,
that. We need like a committee type shit.
Yeah, and everybody do it together. Like when you got the voice, it's kind of like you doing a disjustice not using it.
Yeah.
You know, since we all got these platforms, man, we need to speak on some real shit. Like
We can.
we can talk about music and all that. That shit cute. You know what I mean? We can hear about everybody got the Glock 17s and everybody rich in these raps. But at the end of the day, when certain stuff is happening in our communities, I think that we all do need to get together and at least discuss it like every other month or something. We can hit a couple topics that didn't went by. We'll write them all down and just hit them and see how we feel about them. You know what I mean? Because that's where it's going.
The whole community aspect of like podcasting and shit is crazy because I feel like with the podcasting space, this is just like the early days of music and shit like that. When all the rappers and shit were like trying to figure out their sounds and trying to figure out who they should get with and click up with. I feel like the same shit is going on with podcasting now.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's starting one, and then from that, you're getting with certain groups, and now you guys are doing different things. It's not just a podcast anymore. Things start to elevate and change.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I just
got to keep growing.
I think with like, because I had a conversation with Gorgeous Music.
Shout out Gorgeous. Good
And we had like a real talk about same shit, committees and all that type of stuff. And then like the whole point of when we created Kodese7en, which is why it's called why we say the Kodese7en Army thing now. Shout out to my boy Ben.
Yeah, man.
Came
Boss
with
Black.
Kodese7en Army, man. But the whole reason for it was to create a community. For us to not hate on each other or none of that. To be like, whoever is doing this in the city, let's get together. Let's create this community. Let's create to where your YouTube makes sense with my YouTube, where I could talk about your YouTube channel on my like, and I'm not mad at the followers that you get or the followers that I get, because if we all become this network, when people come to the city, they'll say, "Hey, I want to go on." You know what it is, and they will have a circle of where they go to. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I have been trying to like, because when Joe Budden, that's the reason. That's another person that I was watching at the very beginning. Was Joe. And I was like, damn, why doesn't this motherfucker like do a network or something? Or why doesn't he just start something on his own? And I'm thinking for another man. I'm thinking for how he could move his business forward. And why not do that shit with myself? So lately what I've been trying to do is trying to find different podcasts and shit around the city that want to work like that want to be, you know, that need that extra push. So that way, I mean, we have the equipment, we have the space, we have certain capabilities and shit like that. Let's go ahead and I want to utilize it. I don't do nothing else but this. So I need to find as many podcasts in the city that want to work, that want to, you know what I'm saying, elevate their shit a little bit, because I've always wanted to, like, I started my shit out the house. So it's like,
we did too.
Yeah, so it's like, I just wanted to be able to, because there be, just like what y'all saying, when niggas hating on in the city. There was a time where I had somebody come on my pod, and then I didn't release the episode. But I didn't release the episode because the episode was trash.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
That's happened before.
But I had to be, you know what I'm saying, a businessman about this shit. So I'm like, you can come back, we can do this again. Yeah. They wanted to turn up, try to shoot a nigga. Now just imagine if I would have had this man at my house.
Exactly. Right. See, our thing is this, right? We don't do diss tracks.
No, you know? I wasn't dissing nobody.
No, I'm just saying like that was your thing, right? Was yours, and that's what the issue we went across,
right?
Because some people best music be they diss tracks. You know, like when you don't like somebody, that hate is as strong as love, if not stronger. You know what I mean? So people, we heard some dope ass diss tracks, like some diss tracks that was better than most of these niggas' regular songs. You know what I mean? And we don't do them because we don't even want to promote that kind of energy.
Right.
You know? Do that on your own time. You know what I'm saying? And then we don't want to seem biased. You know what I mean? You know, like...
Because as soon as you have that one person on, the opposite is looking at you like the enemy now.
Yeah, facts.
And it's not like that. I mean, shit, I feel like us in media or whatever the fuck we doing, we should be dead center in the middle. We should not be... We are Switzerland.
Yeah, for real. For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should be fucking with us.
Nah, and that's the thing, like, when it comes to the media and the podcast, and we have to utilize our space for what it is and know that we are the platform that's going to help these artists. So we have to use that to our advantage. Like bro said, I get on bro all the time, so I'm like, bro, you have like even him talking about, hey, we gotta have these real conversations. Like I tell bro all the time, like bro, you have these conversations, you talk about this type of shit. You gotta bring that to the show though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a motherfucker come sit at the house with us, Tizzle will go on 30 minutes with a real conversation with him, and we don't have none of that on camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you need them topics, like you need that conversation, because you need something that's like podcasting and music is similar in so many ways, right? You like the music that you relate to.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you will start to like the podcast that you relate to. So if we only talking to artists about their music, people on the other side is like, I don't relate to them.
like his music,
you know what I'm saying? So now we look like a trash podcast because we talking about what you don't relate to. So we have to, and I think we all got to find that balance. Like I take a lot of time with myself with critiquing me, what I do and how I do it. Like, damn, that's what I don't want to watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch me and say, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
So now I got to work on how do I fix that to where I want to watch it too.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he one of them dudes, and I'm not. He's more supportive to me. Like he one of them dudes that he will listen to. Like you can give him 7 trash albums, right? And he'll still listen to your 8th one. You know what I mean? Like
no, after the second, I'm out.
Bruh, listen, I get
honest.
3-4 songs into that thing, and then he gonna have to call me and tell me like him and Ben, they're the connoisseurs, you know?
Yeah.
They're the ones that like will call me and be like, hey man, this dude album is really dope. You're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Not that because they could see potential. They be like, oh man, that shit be trash to me. They be like, no, he getting better, and then he'll come out with some cool shit. But once a motherfucker done fucked it up with me, I'm through with that, bro. Like I don't have that much time. Like and I go to sleep on you. You know what I mean? I just can't do that. You know what I mean? But they like even nigga his page. He shares everything that hits his page. He gonna share everybody. You know what I'm saying? He gonna support everybody. I could see people that when they don't support me, like if I'm supporting you, and you don't support me, I'm naturally gonna stop. Like it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? But you know, that's just how I move. I understand why everybody move the way they do, but it just be awkward to me because it's like, the thing about these podcasts, and I tell people all the time, right? If y'all not supporting y'all city and y'all people, y'all favorite artists, because most people say people their favorite artists and they don't support them. They don't share their music. They don't even listen to their music. You just like this dude because he lived in your neighborhood. You don't really support him, you know what I mean? That's why the best thing Pee Wee ever did was that fake love. Because that's like the realest shit ever. Like we're living in a time of fake love where I can tell you I love you, I love you, I love you with no action. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm more of a show me. You know what I mean? You got to show me something, man. I'm not about to keep like upping you and all that if it's not working for everyone, because I don't have a horse in this race. Like I'm not trying to rap. I don't got an album coming out. You know what I mean? If I'm listening to your music, like people be acting like we have a horse in the race. Like y'all biased. That's what the biggest problem was at first. Like y'all biased. Y'all only fuck with them. Now, first off, when we didn't have nobody, those were the people that was showing us love.
Exactly.
So
those are the first people that I'm going to go to.
Absolutely.
Anybody that was showing me love before we got to a certain level, you coming back.
Yeah.
You know
and we didn't know these people.
And we didn't know them. Like these, you know, like I'm 35. Most of these artists like 26, 25, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that area. How do I know these dudes? You know what I mean? There's no way I could possibly know this. I probably know these dudes' mamas and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we ain't went to school. We ain't did
They ain't go to school with y'all. We ain't play sports together because, you know, that's how you usually click up in our community. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is, man. Like, but I I ain't gonna lie though. Even though I talk my shit and I think that we should be more united, I think the city has came a long way. It's been like 3 or 4 incidents that really stopped a lot of momentum. You know what I mean? It's been 3 or 4 incidents that stopped a lot of momentum. Now we just trying to get artists on that stage. That's the next step. You know what I mean? That stage, because that's how you eat. That's how you get your money. You know what I mean? Like I was just telling bro, we went to see Lotto, right? And shout out Lotto, man. She brought them hoes out, man. God bless Lotto, man. For real, for real. But she brought them hoes out and they was bucket naked.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was bucket naked in there. But anyways, all right. Lotto got like it was from 11 to 6, right? She probably got on stage at 6:15. She was off the stage by like 6:35. You know, she collected her bag and got the fuck on.
Facts.
That could be anybody, bro. No energy. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't impressed with her performance. I don't know. Like I think one person told me it was like I think she was probably on her period or something, because she just you could tell she just came and collected her bag and got the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's easy money once you get that stage present in that name.
And that's what I be saying about Vegas. Period. Vegas is so ready to throw the big bag
They
at these
ready.
artists
They
for them
ready.
to come up there for 7 minutes
Bruh.
Yes.
and have an attitude. And then,
Bruh.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on now, you would at least got a show out of some of these other people. You know, like
I should
it's
have been landlord up there. It could have been anybody up there. You feel
Real
me?
shit.
Give one of ours. Give one of ours one of them stages and let's see what they do. Give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? And they dope. The music now is really dope. Like people even making music for the women. You know, that was our biggest issue when we first started. We like you
these niggas is going hard.
on each other. Like, bruh, like you ain't never get no pussy. Like you rapping about everything else. You feel me?
Muscle man.
Hey, but we see these niggas at gender reveals every 2 months. So. You know what I'm
So
saying?
they obviously doing
You
something.
doing
Nigga. Talk
something.
about what you talk about that process.
Talk
nigga.
about that process. They talk about and most of it, you know, we was in the streets. Y'all was not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was not doing that. But a lot of the biggest issue with the rap, because we got R&B too that's through the roof now, so it ain't just one dimensional no more.
Yep.
But a lot of the rappers want to impress their friends instead of their fans. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's my biggest thing because a lot of these guys think that their friends are supposed to be their main support.
Absolutely.
No, your fans are supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And even if your friends was your main supporter, you don't have a million friends.
There we go.
So you don't have
Hopefully.
enough. You don't have enough friends to put you where you want to be.
To sustain a career, to do anything.
Yeah, you don't have enough friends for that. So you have to figure it out. Like our biggest argument with most people is the popularity shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I hope you're trying to get popular. I hope you want enough people to know you so you can collect the bag.
Gotta stand out.
That's what have to happen. So with us being a platform, and you're a platform too, so when they come to y'all, whatever artist you choose to talk to, they're gonna say, well, you're being biased. You only talk to the people who you feel is popular or whatever. Like, bruh, how do these people become popular? Like, how did I had to find out who the fuck they was?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
real.
So if I
Exactly.
haven't found you yet, that's your bad. How's that my fault?
Gotta stand out, man. Like, hey, when TP saw Vegas, we had an event Saturday, right? And a shout out to everybody that came, man. It was sold out. It was nice, man. And a shout out to the sisters. Everybody came through and they showed out, man. But TP saw Vegas pulled up with that patch on his eye, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and everybody like, why he got a patch on his eye? Because he's a star. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see certain people dress a certain way, do a certain thing,
They can do whatever they want.
that's what they supposed to be. You supposed to be free. He can't come in here dressed like us.
He had a patch on his eye?
Yeah, I thought it was a little, different.
Yeah,
too.
Like a slick Rick.
Like
Yeah.
a slick Rick eye patch. Bro.
Yeah.
He can see out of both of them. We
You
know.
can see how both of them.
Right.
Hey, bro. And shut that motherfucker down. And my whole time, I'm like, this nigga dancing and moving around. How's he doing all this with this?
TP
patch
is one of
on
my
his eye?
favorite performers, man.
Absolutely, him
TP
and him and
Chow Dog.
Chow Dog, yeah.
My favorite performers every time.
Bro, like ever since I started the pod, Chow came on when the first time I met Chow was Dooney had interviewed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man, this dude, like, he was young as he was 24 when I think I first met him. And he was like,
Still a baby.
bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how are you so you sound seasoned?
Oh,
You
yeah.
sound like you've been doing this. You sound like, you know what I'm saying? So after that, I stuck with Chow. I was like, damn, bro, like you moving and now he's doing the membership with TP. I like that shit, bro.
And they got good music.
Yes. Yes.
Feel good music. Like, they don't understand, like, certain songs, you gotta make a song that make you feel good. Like, I tell artists all the time, you gotta make a song to make people feel good.
Yep.
And you gotta make that motivation. You feel me? That song that make a motherfucker hit the gym or make a motherfucker want to hustle and go be something. You know, you gotta make that because people will never forget that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Do y'all have a Kodese7en playlist? Do y'all have a playlist that y'all got for the locals?
Nah,
So
That's
on
what they were
my
talking about every time.
so on my Spotify, I do. I got skinny reviews on Spotify where you can go to it and you can listen to damn near everybody music. We haven't created like solo playlists, and we like people ask us about it all the time. So I'm thinking about it. Like we probably do need to do it. But yeah, so we haven't did that yet. But I do have like every time some music come across my desk that I like or whatever, I put it on my skinny reviews.
Okay.
For my Spotify shit. So that shit is probably like 6 hours long now. Like it's long as hell.
You like a lot of music. He listened to a lot of
listen to a
music
lot of
though,
music.
like all day. He don't listen to nothing but local music. Well, I ain't gonna even say local, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He listen to
majority
R&B.
of Vegas
Majority of Vegas music
and R&B. If
know what
it's
I mean?
if it's R&B or majority of Vegas, but because and like I got to that point because I got to a point to where once Vegas music started being the quality, it was like I relate more. Like this makes more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go listen to mainstream, if I can get the same thing from somebody in my city
that I can get from mainstream, then why not listen to
I
that
just
in the
listen to
city?
this. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that came about.
Yeah, for real. And it is like that too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ratchet though. I gotta listen to some industry shit too. Like not everybody in the industry, you know what I'm saying? But you know, when you get older, I was looking at this study the other day I was reading. And they said when you get a certain age, I think it was like 38 or something. I'm not there yet, but they said when you get a certain age, you only want to listen to stuff you already heard. Unless you in the industry. You know?
I think you're right, because my
Yeah.
cousin Marcus stays listening to like old Juvenile.
Yeah, it's like music you know. Remember
Like,
when you was younger, you couldn't wait to hear something new. You be like, you gonna give it a chance, you know. He just was able to stick in that mold. Like that's why he's so successful at doing what he do. Like he can quote a lot of artists in the city lyrics, man. He probably could do it better than them because a lot of people be choking on stage. That's why they need to get their stage performances up. A lot of people get on that stage and they don't know their words. You know what I mean? Like you think you this big star, but you don't even know what you said. But you could rap Lil Durk song from top to bottom. I don't understand that. I never got that. I stopped rapping when I realized I couldn't remember my music better than Lil Wayne's. I don't give a fuck how cold he is. I should know my shit more than yours, nigga. You feel me? Otherwise, I don't believe in me. I believe in you. So I'm
Right.
cool. I'm bowing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. Like, but he good with that. Like me, I get in the car when I work out and shit like that. I got a playlist. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of local artists, but I'm keep it real now. It's mostly local artists, but it got to be that hype music, you know. But I'ma still bump the Carter 2, or I go old school, man. I be listening to Casey and JoJo and shit, Jagged Edge and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. I guess I'm just getting older. Man.
I guess, man, because I don't know. I haven't found myself falling back into going back into the. But I do understand what you're saying, because I know them niggas who have not gotten off the Chronic or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
they
like
still, you know what I mean?
And they act like it's the first time they heard it,
Bro. But nah, we do a you know what it is playlist. And actually a couple of the guys I added on the playlist because Dooney told me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you gotta you gotta have Ty Herbo on there, you gotta have Perrier on there. I actually had Perrier with Lou last time that she came through.
That's a star right there, man.
Perrier?
Both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Lou too. But Perrier, Ty Herbo. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like if my bag was crazy, man, Ty Herbo, Perrier, and both of them niggas, all three of them. I take Sarik, Ty Bands, and what's my boy name? And Cam. I take them all because they like a three-headed monster. You know, three different styles, and they all talented. But I definitely put it behind any one of them youngsters. And they young,
Bands.
vibrant.
That's the dude with the dreads.
Yeah.
He came to the Cypher shit.
Yeah.
With Dizzy.
Dizzy Live.
Dizzy Live, yep.
He the real deal.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga look familiar, but I'm gonna just do the shoot. Then after the shoot, I was like, damn.
Man.
Missed the opportunity.
That boy right there, man. You ain't miss it. It's gonna come back around. You know what I mean? He's a hit maker. He know his lane, man. He make the dances with the songs. He really that. You know what I mean? Him, Sarik, and Cam, they crazy, man. It's crazy. Sarik got that voice. It's different.
Cam.
Kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
Yeah. The silent genius.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he's a genius.
I went to high school with him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's my guy. We ran track together.
Yeah, okay.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, and he could battle his ass off.
Bro, I was at the first cookout. Y'all went to the other one too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh,
did they come battling this time? Because I mean, the first time
they was battling.
The first time, I feel like everybody, they were coming with their best bars or their best verse. Only one dude came in there battling.
Yeah,
that's old boy with the
one who took it,
big boy
with the red.
Yeah. What was it? Sound Up Media, right?
Yeah, Sound Up Media.
Go to Sound Up Media. They dropping the
whole thing.
Yeah,
like
they drop it piece by piece.
Piece by piece. It's like 4 or 5 of them on there. It was some young cat. What was his name that was talking shit about Fat Nail?
Oh, I can't think of his name right now. That's my guy. I've been
But
talking to him lately
this
too.
little motherfucker right here, he was the first time in a long time. You know how back in the day we used to watch them battles and them niggas was so cocky.
Yeah.
He got on stage like he was supposed to battle somebody else. He got on stage like I'm about to kill this nigga I'm supposed to battle, but since he ain't here, I'm about to kill you. And he was just talking so much shit. In my mind, I'm like, man, he about to fuck it up. I know he ain't about to go crazy. Man, that motherfucker went crazy.
He did his shit.
That was the
I can't
best
think of
one
his name
though.
right now.
Him and then young Nito went crazy, and it was actually like you can tell this time they brought their A games.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Man, and it was some
this
people
some
that
more
got
about 'em.
cooked at the first one that came back and showed their ass.
See.
It's gonna be many more though.
Oh yeah,
man.
for sure. For
It was
sure.
more about they set it up.
Shout out to
They had-
Gas and
Yeah.
Tiano.
They had
They did they shit.
They had people against people, so they you knew who you was going against. You knew who you was going against, so that's why it was more of a battle. But I liked the idea that he had for the first one. You know what I'm saying? Because basically he was just doing like y'all do go up there and have your best bars ready. I like that idea.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I thought everybody was gonna do when I first heard it until the last dude. But then, like when you put the words "rap battle" in there, I think people are expecting a certain thing. So
Yeah.
For real. Not the
That's
code
all
is
good.
16, like hot 16 or something
Yeah.
like that. It'd be cool. I like the way it was, man. And I like to see stuff like that for the city as well. Like it's so much going on, man.
So much.
And this is the best thing about it, man. Since we started doing this music stuff, the podcast stuff, man, and showcasing a lot of local artists, first off, people are starting to know a lot of people that they didn't know before. That's a good feeling, right? And people take local music serious. Remember how back in the day, who y'all favorite local artists? They get the name of niggas who ain't dropped the album in 7-8 years. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That let you know that it wasn't nobody really cooking like that. You know what I'm saying? We had the Bay Blues, and those kind of cats was like the only ones that was really like
Getting
just
mentioned.
getting the recognition. Now, like people really got a strong
many
case. Like motherfuckers, I got 6-7 albums now. You know what I mean? And everybody ain't acting like Mariah Carey, dropping every 8 years. Like who you niggas think y'all is?
Bruh.
Bro, you ain't old to be dropping on every 10 years. You ain't Kendrick or nobody. Y'all crazy. You know what I mean?
Facts.
How do y'all feel about that? Like when artists they're not being consistent with things.
It's a gift and a curse, man. Cause I feel like we talk about this all the time. You should push your singles.
Yep.
You should push your singles, right? But it's like we're in a time right now where people dropping so much music, where people are impatient. You know what I mean? So, but you can't oversaturate yourself either. You know what I mean? So it's a catch. It's like, I don't know. I feel like if you got singles, you should push your singles for years, I feel.
There was this dude that's going to be part of the Afrofest, JC. He's been pushing a song called For You for like a year and a half now. And it's like, that is what has been making him money. He's done a remix on it, and that's another thing. Artists, get back to doing fucking remixes.
Oh, man, yeah.
That is my thing. Like, I don't understand. You have a good song right now. All right, cool. In a couple months, drop the remix. Now you're getting more push. Now you're getting people who hear the remix but didn't hear the original. Now they want to go back to the original.
Man, we just got an exclusive remix from East Selly at the event. East Selly and Goddess. East Selly got a song on his project A9. Was it A9110?
Yeah.
A9110, he got a song, Vegas and Noya, or Noya and Vegas, or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it, but
Shout out East God, man.
he remixed that song and he put the Goddess on it. And we heard the exclusive at the event. Like, that was the first time we heard the song. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So shout out. It's a few artists who's trying to do it. Like you said, got to get back to it. I like bro said, I feel both ways about the like consistency. I want you to be consistent, but I also want you to push
Market yourself.
what's working. Like the guy that's been pushing What's Up for the last three years. You know what I'm saying? And now when we at events, we could turn it on and everybody's gonna act
Yeah,
up.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's been pushing it so long that they know the song. So it's a gift. Like it works.
A
but
lot
then-
of artists don't even pick the right songs.
The
They
facts.
don't shoot videos to the right songs. That's
That
our
part.
biggest issue.
Oh,
Like
yeah, they do that too. They don't do that
they shoot themselves in the foot. They have a song. They want to shoot them videos to their partners. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand, bruh. They be having some heat on them albums. I'm talking about some heat. You feel me? I just think they be worried about being judged or whatever the case may be, man.
Niggas don't want to be creative
For
either.
real.
They don't want to step out of in front of the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Smoking a blunt with some guns.
That's it.
Just a bunch of niggas. I'm on the whole creative wave. If you're not coming to me with some creativity, some fucking, because we do music videos and shit like that. Like the artists that come on here, I specifically tell them, talk to Cable Guy. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga makes shit, like he works for Nike and shit like that. So it's like, nigga, you will get quality. So you might as well get with that, and then we can get this whole creative bag going. Like we have a couple videos in the tuck right now. I know he just finished one with Neon and Kenyatta, No Smoke, and they were at a boxing gym.
Okay.
And then we get that shit going. Like that shit was a good ass video. That video was fire as fuck.
But then you get a lot of artists that when you got these videographers that can do
Shoot.
your vision, can shoot and can
They
give
don't
you
have
your
a
vision.
plan.
They don't have a plan.
The videographer?
No,
or the artist?
Artists. So like, you know, like I'm close with a lot of videographers. A lot of videographers tell me all the time, like, when they come here, that's what they want. And I ask artists all the time, like, why do you go to social media and you ask people to come out to your video shoot? What are we coming for? Are we coming to stand around you? If that's the point, no. You feel me?
For real.
Like I'm not
Put
coming
motherfuckers
for
in
that.
roles, nigga.
Like figure it out.
You're
you know
the
what I'm
bad
saying?
guy. You're security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what you just want to show the world you can get
got a
100
bunch of
people to
people?
show up to a video. Like
Yeah.
that's pointless, and it like nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Have a concept. Have an idea.
J. Cole did a video riding on a bus, and we loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain things that you don't have to have 1,000. Like that means nothing.
Yep.
Let's go to this block and bring 100 people. I'm not going to my neighborhood. I'm 38 years old. I'm not going to my neighborhood to be around a bunch of the homies, and I'm not there every week.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not always going there, so I'm not just finna go there just for your video shoot. Like that don't make no
Unless
sense.
you like 15.
Yeah.
If
You
you're
know what I'm
15
saying?
or 16, you still kicking it with your buddies every day. Like we got rules.
Yeah.
My video gonna be with my daughter, nigga. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying at this point. But like we was talking about creative Jo.
Jo4.
Jo4, yeah. He shoots videos. You know what I mean? Like I spend my money on this. You about to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jo4 is a creative. Tay Bands is a creative. I've never seen the same type of visual from Tay Bands.
And when you just said that boxing ring remind me of Cheddar.
Cheddar Red got
Cheddar
one in
Red
the
got
boxing
one, and
ring.
it was live as well too.
It's so many. It's some creatives out here, but then there's so many
And Ty Bands too.
that's not. Yeah, Tay Bands. He don't. Every video he have done have been creative. So I do look forward to his videos because he do kind of give you something. You know what I'm saying? I am giving you something. Like I understand you don't got $1 million budget, but you do have people that's willing to shoot at a reasonable price.
Bro.
That's willing to show your vision.
You got people who are willing to, nigga, you could put a deposit down. We could start shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I could start editing. You could send me a little bit more bread.
Yeah, working
And
out.
then I could tell you, yo, the video is almost done.
Finish
All right,
it
it'll
off.
be done by this time. Now you drop the rest. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
real. You gotta want it.
Over that whole process, that's a month.
Yeah.
At least. You know what I'm saying? We got to shoot. That's a couple days. Then I still have to edit. That's going to be a week or two or
That's
whatever.
another thing, though. How many artists are doing more than the 1 day shoot?
They not.
Yeah, you right.
Everybody wants to rush. We got to hurry up. And then the edits be all the same transitions, all the same. You're not putting any thought into this, man.
Facts.
Yeah, you're right.
And then y'all want us to rush to go watch
it.
and spread the word about this mediocrity that's
Yeah.
it's the same as everybody else.
For real.
You could do a crazy video. Vegas can do whatever. Like I tell people
got
all the
a
time,
couple.
like, and then you got to realize, like, YouTube. Most people putting your video on YouTube. YouTube is a social media platform, whether you know it or not. There are so many ways you can utilize your video and getting your video within that trending thing because you can hashtag, you can send it out.
And the
You can tell-
algorithms.
It's so much stuff you can do. You can do small clips of your video. And
Do the shorts now
it's
and all
so
that.
much game you can use for YouTube to get your video the way you want to get it to.
Yep.
And then you could also, if you want to put a bag behind your video, you could do that too on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different ways.
Lately, we've been getting
And they don't
something
do
though.
it.
Cause Duckies was dope, and what's a smoke?
Yeah.
Smoke. You know, lately, I'm not gonna lie. Lately,
No,
we've
it's
been
some.
getting-
It's what I'm saying. It's some dope
Yeah,
videos
lately.
out there, but
Yeah.
if you don't
Market it right.
properly market and promote, like you said earlier, a lot of these artists don't realize it's more than just the talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we have like everybody. I think artists, podcasts, we all have to realize it's more than our talent.
Yeah.
It's more than our talent. Like you have to figure it out. Like where's your grind at?
Yeah, straight
Like
up.
we argue with people all the time. Like y'all ain't had us on the show yet. I'm the best rapper ever. All right, cool. Who knows that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like Jadakiss feels the same way. He been calling himself top 5, dead or alive.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people ain't never put Jadakiss in their top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he been saying that since he started. Like,
Yeah, for real.
people just got to recognize that, man, and use your creative. Be creative. That's why, and that's why I like being around creatives. So because my idea, I might say something to you, and you're like, "Yeah, that's a dope idea. We should add this." By the time we get done with the process, we probably didn't create the best thing in the world. We just talked to a guy for the Grammy
Oh yeah.
that worked on a song for a year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half.
After it touched so many people, it was so much stuff added to it that by the time they got the song,
meet me in the middle.
Yeah,
that's
song.
the dude who wrote that song.
We just talked to him. The guy
Meet me in the middle.
Yeah, you know, it was #1 for like 16 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
PJ Morgan,
It's
I
a
think is his
black
real
guy.
name.
It's the girl.
It's a
who
black
white girl
dude.
was
It's a
singing,
white
though.
girl to sing it, but it's a black guy that wrote.
He wrote the song.
Yeah.
So
and he was shopping that motherfucker around for like 16
he
months.
shopped it around
One of the craziest stories
for
I've
a
ever
year
heard.
and a half, almost 2 years.
Like 4 or 5 different people had that song and everything.
As it kept on getting into different
Passed it
productions,
around.
people added stuff to it. Like, hey, we should add this key to it. The end result of the song was somebody adding a key and one extra melody, and made the biggest song in the world.
Yeah, for real. And it was from a regular. Like,
Does he still get paid from this?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. As long as
Nice.
he's
Yeah,
you know,
always.
Yeah. He wrote the lyrics, so you know he getting paid.
He created the whole song. He wrote the lyrics. He made the original beat.
right.
So-
And then once it started getting shopped around, now we have the final product. But regardless, it's still his song.
Yeah,
Still his song.
Yeah, it's still his
Still
song.
and that's what I'm saying. When you talk to creators, like you might say, I might have a vision, and you might say, "Hey, bro, let's add this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this can work." And
Yeah.
you got to. A lot of people is too busy trying to be the
The guy.
Or
Yeah, you know
or
what
your
I'm saying?
vision
Like-
could fit somebody else's character.
exactly.
That's what people don't realize. Like people so selfish. Like a lot of writers is getting paid. You know what I'm saying,
Bro.
Like, bro, if I could write a corny ass song for Justin Bieber, well, I ain't gonna say I fuck with Justin. Let me take that back. My bad, Justin. Justin is the real.
He
deal.
do got some corny shit though.
Yeah, he
but I
got
get
some
you.
corny shit though. You feel me? Not right now though. Justin on some other shit right now. But I'm saying like, if I could write a song for a white boy, a suburban white boy, you think I'm not? You're
Right.
crazy. That's all part of creating. You think these niggas really out killing people every day?
No.
Like,
And you
come
got
on,
people
whoa.
that's doing it.
This ain't Grand Theft Auto. Motherfuckers is not living like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they is, they're not gonna be here long enough to see nothing happen.
And I think that's what's missed is, Vegas is the entertainment capital. So what's missed out here is we have the people that's actually creating them songs. You know what I'm saying? Like we have
Yeah,
the
right
writers
here.
for Justin Bieber's. Like they're here in our face talking to us on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Like they're regular people. And then we miss that because we're looking for why you're not on yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
real.
instead of being like, bro, we got people with Grammys and everything
They
else.
looking at
but it's
subscribers and
All
shit.
around. Hey, bruh.
why you're not
How many
on.
subscribers you have? How many people follow you on Instagram, bro? I can get them $10 and I have 30,000 subscribers. Followers on Instagram.
Exactly.
That was the first thing I heard when I came home from prison. Hey, bros, I know you just not getting on Instagram. You go pay this dude $50, you'll get 15,000. I'm not, man. Listen, I keep 20. Like I'm not that interested into it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna like it or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ever looked at people likes, it'd be like, bro, I don't know who these people is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's just ridiculous the measures people take, and people judge people now off their social media. And that's why when we started this podcast shit, bro, like when we started shining the light on these other young ass talented people, I love to see like the OGs start like getting squirmy, because y'all been around here lazy, just chilling.
Chilling. You
feel
thinking
me?
that you're gonna
I'm the
rest
man.
on your laurels and shit
Yeah.
like that. Oh, the shit that you did in 2006 was so great. No,
Nah.
we're in 2022
These
now,
young
bro.
motherfuckers is
we
hot.
passed
You
that.
feel me? Look at the NBA. Look when you watch the Warriors, Curry and Clay cool, but when Poole got the ball, he moved at a different speed, bro.
Facts.
Like when Jordan Poole got the ball, I was looking at the other day. I'm like, damn, Curry and Clay look slow, and they on their way to the championship again, though. You feel me? Because they know how to play their game. But Poole, he be moving so fast, like Derrick Rose. He'll shake a dude and run right back into him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's just the speed of the game. The youth is where it's at.
Yep.
And I be telling these OGs, We tell them all the time, put these young niggas on the hook.
Get them.
They got the swag. Who has more? Come on, bro. Me and you could be here, right? Both worth $1.5 million. It could be a nigga in high school, 18. I guarantee you he gonna look like more money than me and you.
Bro.
Cause they got the swag. We was all there before. Couldn't nobody outdress me or outswag me when I was 18? You old niggas, I don't care if y'all got Louis, them big ass Balenciagas on. That don't mean nothing to a young nigga, bro. He can come in there, nigga. He'll come over there with no shirt and some joggers on. Tatted up,
That's
no
a fact.
shirt,
That's a
joggers,
fact.
and some Gucci
And be that
slippers.
nigga.
And he gonna be that nigga because it's just the way it is. Use that to your advantage. And you know who always do that? Drake. If Drake know you up and coming, and he's been the hottest artist since most of the motherfuckers probably was alive, bruh, if Drake see that you got it going, he's gonna come. Hey man, come on, man, come get on the song with me, cause he's not a jealous ass nigga, and I'm gonna take your fans too. I'm that.
There
nigga.
we go. That part.
What the fuck? These niggas are. We know you're cold. You got all of us that's 30 and up. Why aren't you trying to get this younger group? Go put Perrier. Go put Ty Bands. Go put Sarik on the motherfucking hook. You feel me? Go get Cody Boulevard.
Facts.
Cynthia's here.
For real, for real.
Okay.
What up? What up?
Oh.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
That nigga Dub just hit me too.
Sorry, don't want to be here.
That motherfucker is crazy.
Yeah,
You always the energy.
Look, walking. I didn't know they was going to be here.
What's happening?
Yeah, you're fine.
Boy, y'all always eating sweets. Yeah, I haven't popped it open. I didn't want to drink on camera. I didn't want to drink no beer on camera. You know about Modelo's?
That's what she drinks.
Oh yeah, I told you. My white friend hooked me up with this, man. My play cousin on my mama's side.
Was you able to stop the camera, or how you do that?
Nah, the camera's still going.
I'm
I'm gonna just edit it out.
Yes. We know about that.
Bro. Listen. All of this shit together now, that's the part. That's the part. Just putting it together. If you could just put everything on one line, you don't have to fucking add shit together, sync it up, and do all that other shit. It makes it a lot easier, bro. For real. But where do y'all feel like the podcasting, the media, where do you feel like Vegas media is going?
I think it's going to the top. Honestly, I feel like first off, like you can start once you start feeling the hate in the air. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That means
you
something
made
happened.
it.
Yeah. They go this way to the top, right? If like what they say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And it ain't even that. It's to the point where like a lot of artists are starting to feel that pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can tell by the work that they're putting out. They're putting out better work. You know what I'm saying? They might not admit it, but you know, you don't want to get clown.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like back in the day, wasn't nobody judging them. And if you walking around judgment free, man, you know, you get a little laxy daisy. So I feel like it's going to the top, man. I feel like we got so many entertainers right now in different aspects. We got so many comedians, man. We got R&B. We got rappers. We got entrepreneurs. Vegas is at a good spot, right? Vegas is not a bad place to be right now.
No, it's not.
For real,
I feel like it's definitely come a long way from us really focusing on, because like you were saying, it's the entertainment capital of the world, but we don't have any entertainers coming out of Vegas.
Yeah.
That's the part. You know what I mean? So now we're seeing a lot of them actually pushing for things, moving around a lot more. I see the tours going crazy. Because my thing is in Vegas, there are places for local artists to perform.
Absolutely.
There are big stages that y'all can get on. Working out over here with Full Circle in them, they fucking with Mike Xavier and hip hop and poetry and stuff like that. These niggas are going to Denver. They're going to New York. They're going to Seattle now. Like, it's a tour.
Full Circle them. They've been moving.
Working.
They've been moving. That's one of the first people I seen like sell something out. Like I tell people all the time, like Miles Lowe.
Shout out Miles Lowe.
Miles
Noise.
Me seeing Miles Lowe perform
With the band.
changed the way that I looked at Vegas hip hop altogether. because I had never seen nobody perform with a band. I was used to going to a local bar and seeing niggas with the DJ and getting mad at the DJ. I was used to niggas ready to fight the DJ all the time because he didn't know the music. I was used to that. So to watch somebody perform and you have a band behind you that knows your music and knows what beats to play was just crazy for me. So that was like my eye opener. Like, oh shit, we got something bigger.
He used to drag me to a lot of shows,
Bruh,
man.
I used to
drag. I was like I said,
bruh.
I wasn't into that shit. You know what I mean? I had other shit going on. That nigga used to drag me to these hole in the wall ass places, watching all these people perform over and over. And then when we used to do music, you know, the lineup used to be 30 damn artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'd be like number 27 on that motherfucker. I remember being going to perform, and we'd be there for like, no lie, about 6-7 hours. You know what I mean? And we cool niggas, so we listening to everybody. You know who had a big ass influence, and I was about to ask you, what happened to them cats for Piranha Gang?
Bruh.
You remember them niggas? They used to hit the stage like Wu-Tang or somebody. They
So the
was
dude,
deep, bro.
what's
They
his
was
name?
deep, and that's all I remember right before I, you know what I'm saying?
The dude
I went to
Kevin.
college.
The dude, I can't think of his name, but I know his name is Kevin. Ben had a back and forth with him on one of the lives. He was actually one of the guys that was either a part of the Piranha Gang or one of the management of the Piranha Gang.
Yeah.
So they did end up, I believe, getting a deal, but I believe they got shelved.
Oh damn!
Don't quote me, but I believe so. But they was dope as shit.
They had a presence. They had a
was dope as
presence.
hell.
I'll never forget. We was there.
That was like the rock rap time when Lil Wayne then was doing like Party Like a Rock Star, and that was around that time, and they kind of had that on lock with they
They
sound.
show up with like 40 people.
Yeah,
they
they
had
was
like
dope.
40, 50 people with them every time, man. You know what I mean? I don't remember none of their songs. I just remember the energy. Like, you know what I mean?
They had that type of thing.
And it was dope. Like,
So I think Vegas media is going to be I think Vegas is next to be the next breakfast clubs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this has always been the place to go to, but we didn't have a reason for you to come. You know what I'm saying? So now
off the strip.
Yeah, off the strip. So now with the big with us having the Raiders and all the different shit, motherfuckers is coming out here. So people like the big artists like the Babies, Lil Babies, and stuff like that are going to look for a circuit when they get here.
We need them niggas to start popping up here.
Listen,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Facts.
That's what Vegas media is finna be. Like the artists like that is going to come here and they're going to look for that circuit. And this is like being honest with me and everyone here, right? Like if you're doing Vegas media, either we're going to be the people that they come see, or we're going to be the niggas that miss the bus.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got to get our shit together as Vegas media, because niggas like that is going to come.
Listen, I love how the world works, bro, because like it just brought you here for a reason.
Facts.
We are going to have a conversation after this podcast because just from you saying that, there's some things in the works right now, and I have some plays going, and I want people to be on board
because
with
niggas is going to, you're going to either miss that bus or not. You know what I'm saying? So then it's going to be like, we're going to be the platforms that had the Ty Herbos, the Perriers, the Cyreeks, the Teddy Bands, and the same.
We had the foresight.
Exactly. So we're going to have them, and then they're going to be the up and coming, whoever the Babies or whoever's going to come here, and they're going to be on our same platform. It's going to be like, damn, and y'all had them first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all was, you know,
and
like,
not only that, when people come to a different city, you want to seem cool.
Yeah.
You want to seem like you're the who's who. You know what I mean? And like, what's cooler when you go to New York than to not stop at Flex? You know what I mean? Like,
stop and see
it
Sway.
made perfect time. It made perfect sense. You know what I mean? They can't just keep coming here
and going to the strip.
They're gonna be like, damn, what is it?
Because they're looking.
A lot of people did go places.
Maybe that's why Lotto was bored yesterday. Maybe she's been on the strip so much, she's seen it too much,
She should've
and
left
she's
with
like,
us.
But and they're all looking for that. Like they're all looking for like, where do we go? How do we make our presence known? You know what I'm saying? Like,
because in New
in
York,
this city,
Atlanta,
Philly.
Philly, Florida,
They
all
have
of these
spots.
places have LA.
Yeah.
California now has, you know what I'm saying? They have no jumper and shit. And I feel like that's another podcast that I'm like, all right, boom.
shout out to my
And,
boy Sharp. Sharp
you know,
over there, no jumper now.
Shout
man.
out
to
Sharp. Shout out
Straight
fucking Ski, all them niggas over there. But fucking these niggas, they did something for LA to where you got these young niggas going to no jumper now, regardless of if it's a 30-minute interview to an hour interview. You know what I mean? These niggas are getting seen now. And that's what I want to do, some same shit like that. Even with, I mean, Adam do porn and shit, but nigga, I would do it. You know what I mean? You in a lane, you're in an avenue to where this is your only job. You
I ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
say I
saying?
never did no porn because
And OnlyFans has shot the fuck up. So
I don't got no movie out, but not that I know of. Should I make somebody mad enough, it might go.
right.
For real. But yeah, man. At the end of the day,
Yeah, Vegas needs that. They need those people. Needs porn. Vegas needs those people
Hey,
in the city.
the
That
thing
Vegas
is,
gonna
man,
have it.
any girl drop my porn, nigga, they know my price going up.
facts.
Cause I'm not letting you record nothing. I ain't doing my best. I done had some of them other nights. I ain't gonna sit up here in front. You feel me? I done had some quick fights and I done had some, you know what I'm saying, some boxing matches. But the ones that I let you keep, boy, drop it if you want to.
You ever go ass first?
Huh? I go who first?
You ever go ass first?
I don't know what that mean. I don't think so, dude. What ass first mean? Ate the ass 1st? Mm-hmm. Nah, man, I do a lot of things, man. I probably accidentally ate some ass from eating some pussy from the back or something.
You don't eat ass though.
Nah. I don't even check my inboxes, remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't even check my inbox.
Yeah, so he definitely not eating no ass.
Yeah. I'm a gold brother, man. I don't want no stains on the gold like that. But I ain't married. I gotta keep something for my wife. I can't get these bitches everything. My wife gonna get the ass. I'm gonna eat my wife's ass. But getting me married gonna be a hard motherfucker too, though. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be
married gonna be a hard task.
How when is that gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? What if that don't happen till you 60? Now you eating 60-year-old ass.
Shit, well, she's 60. She's been cleaning her ass for a long time, so she should have it down pat. You feel me? And to keep it real, man, like the way times is now, I think my 60-year-old gonna be kind of fun, nigga.
I seen a 60-year-old on Facebook the other day, ass crazy.
Man, I'm
skin
telling you.
melanated and fucking smooth. I was like, this bitch is not 60.
For real. They out here meditating and saging, man. Nigga be all right. But nah, man, I ain't gonna wait that long, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Shit, I don't think about it like no time like in the next 2 years, but shit, eventually a nigga got to. Like, people become, right now, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm at the point in my life right now where a lot of people become distractions. You know what I mean? Yep. It's becoming distractions. I got too much going on, and you know, people wanted you to spend time with them, and I don't want to stop nobody else's process as well. You know, if you want to go out and get married, I don't want to be slowing you down from getting married because I want to
be moving like how I want to move.
I'm Hugh Hefner and shit, so I want to have you moving like, nah, that ain't fair to me or nobody else.
Facts.
Feel me?
So, what do you all feel like is coming up next for Kodese7en for you guys? Period.
Man, it's the Army, man. So a lot of stuff we've been doing has been, practice. Like this is us shooting in the gym, trying to figure it out. So the goal is to be able to take, like we got creating culture, flight night. The goal is to take that around the world. Mm-hmm. You know, so what's coming up next is us getting outside of Vegas and showing the world that Vegas had its talent, and we're going to introduce you to the talent that's here.
Gotcha.
With the best creatives that I think is around us.
I think, man, I feel like Skinny and Lou. I think that they're gonna be one of the people who break an artist. I think that's what's gonna be the first thing, right? And I just hope they break a real artist. I hope they break somebody that got a fucking soul. Cause I got a feeling that one of them two gonna break somebody who ain't gonna even give a fuck. They're not gonna show no love. You know what I mean? That's what I think of. I'd be like these two motherfuckers right here and these two motherfuckers put so much energy and love into these artists. I'm not saying me on purpose. You know what I mean?
For real, doing none of that shit.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real, bro. Like, they really care about these artists. And I feel like Skinny and Lou are going to break somebody. I just hope that they break the right motherfucker that's going to really come back and feed the city. Not one that's going to want to stand over the city like you're mine.
Yep.
That's all I hope. You feel me? And as far as we'll probably talk about Tizzle, I just want to continue to do interviews. I want my show to eventually be like Jimmy Kimmel or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going for with my side, right? But I do see that happening for them first. And I don't mind that one bit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm patient. You know, I'm a very patient person, man. And I know if they good, I'm going to be good. They good people. I ain't got to really worry about that. I just worry about who they putting on. Yeah, I just hope they ain't nominating Satan. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'll tell you, that's what I be thinking, man. Like, because they put so much energy and work into them, man. You know what I mean? And I know it got to be draining because, like, some people don't you be showing people more love than they fucking parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, nigga, your grandma, your mama ain't even sharing your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And my people sharing your shit, you feel me? Or like, or even getting on me. Like, they both be on me. Like, Tizzle, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel like I'm very appreciative of everybody I'm around. You know what I mean? We all have our flaws. We bump heads. You know what I'm saying? I just think with us right now, our next goal is just communicating more and keep reaching more people. I just want to keep uncovering artists and entrepreneurs in the city. I want everybody to be able to stand out, man, because a lot of people, they're not even talented. They just popular.
Yep.
Facts.
And they didn't even do nothing to be popular. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
that.
So that's what it is. And there's one more thing. I feel like the biggest problem in Vegas is we able to make people popular but not rich yet. And that's the scariest thing in the world, to be popular and broke. Or be famous, not popular. Be famous and broke has to be the scariest feeling in the world. Because you can't go to work at Target, you know what I mean? And then
Facts.
you got all these haters, and then you don't even got no money for the protection. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So that's what I think it is. Like, I think that needs to be the best thing. We need to get money circulating, a lot of money circulating, right? So people can live and move the way they want to move. Like, people be running up to us all the time already, you know what I mean? Like, and knowing who the fuck we are. Like, I was walking yesterday in the Hamburger Hut. Some dude pull up on me, and he was in a Domino's car, but he like, Kodese7en, and like, dude damn near gave me a heart attack. You feel me? It's dark as fuck over there. He pull up, and man, you know, I'm like, damn, is this how I go? Is this how I go, man? You know what I'm saying?
Last thing he heard.
Last thing you heard was Kodese7en. Like, what the fuck? I can't go out like that. But that's the thing, though, man. Like, Vegas, Vegas can make a person famous, but you got to make a person rich, you know?
Yep.
Facts. Got to get the bread behind it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming through finally.
Oh,
I
no
mean,
problem.
like,
Oh,
this shit was
definitely,
dope
bro.
as fuck.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Like I knew it was going to be, man. Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you guys at, where they can find Kodese7en at.
Oh, you can find me, man, Tiznation on Instagram, Pilot Talk _ Tizzle on Instagram, man. You can find me on, well, my Facebook name is Tiznation. You know, just look us up, and you know, Kodese7, KODESE
SE number 7
7 man. At Gmail. Send y'all music there, and tap in with us, man. We'll give y'all our honest opinion. Don't kill us if we don't like your song. Our opinion really don't matter. There's plenty of people that made it and we didn't like them. So
Facts.
yeah, we're gonna give you our platform for sure, though.
Skinny Junior 777 on Instagram, Kodese7 _ on Instagram, Kodese7 on YouTube, View 7 Network on YouTube. You can find me on all them.
You can find me in St. Louis where that gun play ring all day. Nah, man. Thanks, though, man. Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
we
Though. We really
appreciate
appreciate
you,
it, man.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Where you got other people with y'all, right?
Most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it? Is it you like the main one? You just
Yeah, it's
feature?
it's really me. I have a revolving door of people that come through. My boy Willie, Cable Guy, Dane, Jerry the Black. My cousin Shati, she's the female for the show, you know what I mean? And then when I do my holistic shit and I'm talking spiritual stuff, I bring Randy Ianeke.
Okay.
She's Vic's girl. I have
Vic
Vic
Smith?
on here. Yeah, Vic.
Man, if you ever want me to come back, though, hit me up. I'll come back and we could chop it up about any.
We about to chop it up right now.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all, man. Javari and